BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
What's up, guys? Chef Jeff, this dope cooking show. What's up? So if you are here and you heard that I, Chef Jeff, has a cooking show, and it's called This Dope Cooking Show. Welcome. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's happening? So look, what we doing? You know, what y'all been up to? So look, I have to admit that I got beat up by a person. Absolutely not. I did, get it handed to me by this toilet situation that I had going on the other day. Funny story. Now, mechanically, I can do it. You know what I mean? I can pull a motor, put a transmission in, change the brakes, give you a tune-up. I can do all that. But when it comes to the household stuff, Mr. Fix It handyman stuff, I'm not. I'm new to this, right? So, and cool. Everybody ain't with it. And there comes a time where you have to draw the line. And for me, I have learned that my line is plumbing. That's it. Not gonna, can't do it. I just can't. So funny story. It's not funny. I don't. I'm not. It's not funny. So what happened was I had a leak coming from under my toilet. So okay, you need to change the wax ring. I know that. I just don't know how to do that. So I go to the store, I get a wax ring, boom, let's come home and knock it out. Everybody say 15 minutes, it'll say, the 45-minute job. It's gonna be easy. Just take your time. All lies. All of it. It's all lies. All of it was lies. Every single bit of it, every single bit of advice somebody gave me was a lie. So I poured it, I put, 2 bolts on the side, cut the water line, cut the water off, disconnected the water line, drain the toilet, all of that. Get inside that thing, and wax ring ain't been changed since the house been built. I promise, because this was crazy. There's no way that had been changed, right? But the toilets were fairly new. I suppose. I know nothing. Anyway, yeah, so it went from a wax ring to a new toilet to an all evening night affair that took me until 1 o'clock in the morning to finish. The next morning I woke up, I felt like I got hit by a car. I promise you, I will never, ever attempt to do anything plumbing. Not even under the sink, nothing. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. Some things you have to know where to, throw in the towel, where to draw the line. And there was a point where I was just sitting there with my head in my hands, and I was like, I have to finish this. Because if I don't, we only have one toilet to use for the next however long it takes somebody here to fix it, right? So I had to dig in. I had to dig down deep and find the strength and the aptitude to finish this deal. So we got it done, but I would not do it again. So anyway, that's my little rant. How was y'all weekend? What did you do? Did you enjoy yourself? What happened? Cinco de Mayo was on a Sunday. Was that not wild? Like, what? Like Sunday Cinco de Mayo? I've never experienced it. If I did, I probably wasn't paying attention. But it was cool. Got me some tacos and chill. So it was tacos and chill Sunday for me. Hanging out with the fam, college kids back. she's getting here. She's here for a little bit. Then she gonna shoot to Austin for her internship. So, you know, that's the kind of briefing of what's going on with the crib, with the people at the house. Gave you a little update of what's going on with the house. I still have a secret announcement, but I ain't ready to tell y'all yet because I ain't got confirmation. So when I find out, I'm gonna tell y'all. So just hang around for it. You stay tuned because it's going. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I did a thing. I changed up my eating habits. Right. Um. Oh man, the lactose, the cheese. I'm done. I'm done. If you see me with something with cheese on it, slap me. For real. I spent several days just in pain, and I never thought that it would feel like that. I've had some discomfort, but this was pain, and I don't want to have to deal with that no more. Never again, no more. So, I'm shifting things, to substituting some things, putting some things in, taking some stuff out to try to see what is going on with my stomach. Um, so I'm gonna try some different stuff. I went to the store. I got me some fruit. So I made me a bunch of fruit bowls. I also meal prepped a bunch of meals. So ain't no eating out this week. You got to go in the refrigerator and get you a meal. So you got chicken, you got ground turkey, you got spinach turkey meatballs. It's something in there for everybody. So that's how we finna be eating for the next probably week. Hopefully we'll get to the end of the week with all of this. We'll see. It's the first time trying it. So we'll see what happens, right? Got to eat to live, not live to eat. And so for me, I'm gonna just, slowly ease into a whole different um, thought process as far as eating goes, because we go eat, we go out to eat, and for me, customers, like we had the customer service rant, right? And so for me, if the customer service ain't right, I really don't even want to eat there no way. And then if the food nasty, I'll be like, wasted my money. And then like I got wishy washy kids. My sons, they'll eat some one day, and then the next day they be like, nah, I don't want that. Or you like, hey, let's go back to In-N-Out Burger. And they're like, well, I'm hooked. So like I had to slow down. I had to make sure I can be able to stick around for these guys as they grow up and get older. So that's what I'm on. That's what's going on. Um, Down 30 pounds, down a whole 3-0. Down a whole 30 pounds. We're working. So we got to keep it going. I'm trying to get to a goal, certain way I want to look, certain way I want to feel. That's the most important part, how I want to feel. I don't want the aches and pains. I don't want the, oh, because your BMI is this is why you're experiencing this. I don't want none of that. So I want a journey. All right. And if you see me with some cheese, pieces, if you see me with some pizza, beat me up. Cause I don't want that pain no more. So today, wait, go call your friends. Comment under the go. Okay, so comment first. Give me a thumbs up or something. And then call your friends and tell them that this dope cooking show is on. They need to go to the YouTube channel. I've uploaded some more videos from the live side to the video side. I did that too this weekend. So this dope cooking show, all one word, like, comment, subscribe. Let's run it up. Let's get these numbers and views up so that way we can keep on keeping on. Right? Shout out to the BS3 Network who makes this all possible, because with them I ain't got no show. And I love the feedback that they give me. So it keeps me pumped, it keeps me going. So shout out to Ben Sutter the third and the BS3 Network, my best friend Ivan Dawkins, and all of the whole slew of BS3 Network talent. Like, it's crazy. So I'm just happy to be here. So today we're gonna do a Mexican lasagna. Never done it before. I kind of did a variation of it before, but it's something totally different. So it's gonna be a Mexican lasagna. That's what we're gonna do. And then instead of cheeses, we're gonna do some of the vegan cheeses and see how it come out. Right? We're gonna pair that with some black beans and maybe some cilantro lime rice, just because it was Cinco de Mayo. And why not? I mean, I love Mexican food. I really, really do. Man, ever since moving down here to Texas and experiencing the different versions of how people do street tacos and taco joints. Man. So anyway, funny story, how we end up making the final decision to move to Texas is because we were on a book tour with Doc's book, The Wise Guide to Being Inside Chick. You can get that from Amazon if you want to. And then you could also, I think you can order ones directly from her. But anyway, we were on a book tour and she was we stopped to eat. We ate at a place called Torchy's Tacos. So we loved it, right? And we were like, all right, bet. Like part of the way we end up moving to Texas because Torchy's Tacos was only in Texas. So that was one of the deciding factors because the food was good. But anyway, won't even eat that no more for real. So anyway, that was that on that. So look, call your friends, tell them we on. We finna get started. All right, guys, we back this dumb cookie show, and we are making our Mexican lasagna for the first time, and we winging it. You know what I mean? I seen the recipe, but we gonna do it our way. All right. So, um, of course, we have our peppers and onions. We got we're gonna use ground turkey for this recipe because it's gonna sell. So I got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing with that. We got so we're gonna do a little bit got green pepper, red pepper, a little onion, and we're gonna chop those up. It's gonna go into our ground meat as it cooks. Yes, indeed. So, like I said, we're doing it a little different because we ain't never done it this way before. Because we ain't never done it before, right? I've done the taco bake, the the recipe off of the box in the store. I've done that before, but I've never done this. So you with me, I'm with you. We're gonna do this together. And then when you have your party, you can hit them with some Mexican lasagna. Or if you just have a dinner at home and you want something other than tacos, Mexican lasagna. We're gonna see how this turn out, right? So I got, and mine is gonna be vegan, so to speak. No, I'm not gonna say that because I don't want nobody getting on me. I'm using vegan cheese instead of regular cheese because we're trying to change it up, right? So that's what we're doing. We'll change it up. And hopefully that is what we need to continue, or hopefully it's good. You know what I mean? We just winging this whole recipe. So I'm switching out the cheeses for the vegan cheese, and we're gonna see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. So just a little bit, peppers and onions right there. I'm gonna go ahead and hit our skillet with a little oil, so those can get rolling, and then um, we're gonna go from there. So I said I was gonna do rice and beans, but I may just do a little beans. We'll see. We gonna see. That smells good already. Let's move the camera around, and then we're gonna get over to the stove. All right, guys. So we got our peppers and onions rolling. They in there. We're gonna mix them up a little bit. I think it smells really good. And so I don't know about y'all, but any kind of dish with meat in it, I like mine to be meaty. So we're gonna go with 2 pounds of Genio, 85, 15%. I kind of like this one now. When I be trying to be healthy, I use that 97, 93.7. It ain't hardly no fat in there. It don't hardly taste like nothing. At least this one you can try to get a little taste in there. But everybody's different, and this whole season is just a little bit better. So this 85-15 is what I use. And two, you don't really have to drain it. Like ground beef. That's another reason why I like using ground turkey. Because the more you let it cook, the more the flavor goes back into that meat. Yeah. So, of course, we're gonna season it, but we're gonna season it with what we know. No, let's try something different today, guys. Because this is kind of a little bit of a Mexican dish. I don't want it to be too terribly salty, right? You go to places sometimes and it's salty. Oh my god, food gonna be good, look good, bite into it, and it's just salty. Oh, so we don't want that. We're gonna do something different. So I'm just gonna go straight with. Oh yeah, let me show y'all my new stuff. So anytime I do anything taco related or anything ground beef, Tex-Mex related, When I use ground turkey, this is the taco seasoning that I use. Let me tell y'all something. That right there? Oh man. Yeah, that's some good stuff. There's some good stuff for sure. So we're gonna use that. I'm gonna turn the fire up just a little bit. I'm gonna heat up. So we use that, and then we're gonna use a little bit of this one. Probably gonna use that one first. Put that in there, let it cook, let it get done, and then we're gonna go from there. So we'll do this, and then we'll go back over so we can assemble our shells to go into the pan so we can get into the oven. Right now we got a oven heating up, 350. And that's how we doing this thing. We are rolling. So another short one, but we're gonna pack it full of just good stuff. So we're gonna wash off our beans and get them going. I'm gonna show y'all what I put in my beans. And then we'll do the cilantro lime rice. But I got something I wanted to try. So this is a dry mix from Tarjay. Yeah. So this is one of them boil in the bag type things. So this is what I'm using. I'm thinking I'm gonna use. So this is what I picked up from Target. I saw it. It was an impulse buy type thing. So I was like, well, let's try it and see what happens. You know what I mean? I mean, why reinvent? Well, I could do it. It's got some corn in it. It's supposed to have some green onions too. But this just will give it a little bit of color, basically. And I'm not 100% sure yet I want to do this, right? Because I'm not sure. So I know my boys will like this rice, and so I might do it just so they can have it. Zeke loves beans and rice, so I may just go ahead and just do it. I was gonna do the white rice situation, but I changed up and got that. So um, our ground turkey meat is going, doing its thing. We'll go ahead and get some seasonings in there. That'll be that on that. We'll come back. We're gonna set up our shells. We'll cut those so they can fit in the pan because I'm not using the whole thing. So these are the flour tortillas. So this will be your crust of your lasagna, right? So we're gonna use the flour tortillas, but these are the burrito ones. These are the big ones. So we're gonna have to cut them down, right? We're gonna do that, and then we'll wash out the beans, get our beans going. All right, hold tight. So here's a little footage of our ground turkey. It's about ready. I'm gonna turn down the fire and let it sit. Turn down the heat because there's no fire. I'm gonna turn down the heat and just let it simmer so we can kind of cook out some of those juices. Like I told you, I use the chicken taco mix and then the regular taco seasoning mix. The reason why I only used a little bit of it is because sometimes those taco mixes, even though they give you good flavor, they have some salt in them that makes it salty. So we don't want it to be too salty, right? Because we are also watching our, salt intake, watching our blood pressure, things like that. So we don't want to make it too salty. So there is part of what it looks like now. Like I said, we turned our heat down. We're just gonna let it simmer, and then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna cut our tortillas to fit in our pan, and then we're gonna wash our beans out, open our beans and get them washed out. So, yep, we rolling, guys. Okay, guys. So look, my beans, real simple, right? Sometimes I put some vegetables in them. Sometimes I don't. I know my boys, they don't really like them with the vegetables in them, so we're gonna keep it real simple for them. In the beans, I use this. It's tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. That's it. That's all. You don't need to put nothing else in there. You get fancy, you put some chili powder or some paprika in there if you want to, but that's it. You ain't got to get fancy. Do nothing else because that's gonna be enough right there. It's gonna give it a little. It's gonna give it flavor, and it ain't gonna make it salty. So be careful because there is some salt content in this because of the chicken flavor, right? So just be careful. Use it a little bit at a time and get what you need out of it. Okay. We got our turkey meat on chill, ready to go. So we're gonna put these shells together, and then we're gonna get back to it. Okay, so a good rule of thumb is to always wear gloves when handling ready to eat foods. And tortillas are ready to eat food. You don't let nobody handle your tortilla without no gloves on. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's gross, of all kind of grossness. So we have our flour tortillas. We have our cutting board ready, And I think we're just gonna kind of measure the Pyrex dish on top of the flour tortillas, and then we cut them to fit inside. So we did about 4 or 5 of these. Just used our pizza cutter. I was gonna use a knife, but I didn't. So I used a pizza cutter instead. That way I got them closest to the bottom as possible. I used the Ortega taco sauce. This is one of my go-tos that I use for anything Tex-Mex. Then here's our one of our cheeses. I've heard different things about the Daya cheese. This is my first time trying it, so we just grabbed them and we're gonna see. Now this creamy original plant-based shreds, I've used that before and it seems to be pretty good. So we just trying, trying to see what's gonna happen. So we're gonna go and we're gonna keep cutting these shells, keep cutting these tortillas so we can build our lasagna. Okay, guys, we back. We back, we back, we back, we back, we back. Okay, so let's build this thing up. Let's go on and build it, right? So I'm gonna we're gonna do a 1, and then we're gonna bring our meat over here as well. Bring it over and across. We'll do meat, then cheese. I don't know. Let's figure this out, guys. So I think we're gonna do meat. We're gonna do a little sauce. We're gonna do some cheese, and repeat. So we'll see what we get, how it all turns out. We're gonna open all of these cheeses, and we're gonna get to it. All right. So let's do some meat and some sauce. So we'll do sauce first. Right. A little bit of sauce right there. Yep. With the meat. Now, if I was doing a regular situation, I would put the sauce and the meat together, but this is a little different, and I just wanted to kind of see how it's gonna come out. So we're doing this together, guys. I may have too many tortilla pieces. I may not. I don't know. So we just doing this together. We're gonna take our time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. So got this cheese going. Got our beans going. So that's enough cheese right there. I think. So we shooting for it's gonna look good. We're gonna look and taste good, fellas, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So we just this is what we shooting for. Want to make it look good off in there, right? And then we're gonna repeat the process. I believe. I think that's I think we repeat the process and shoot. I think that's gonna be what's up. So let's do it one more time. Let me switch them. Yep. Oh, now let me forget the sauce. Mm-hmm. Sauce with the meat. Yeah. And you can build yours how you want to, right? Because you can put pico in it. You can put salsa in it. Up to you. All of this is totally up how you want to do it. So I'm just doing it this way because it just seems a little easier, quick, right? And then yeah. Like I said, we're using all of these. We're gonna try to use these cheeses up because they ain't going nothing else for right now. I'm just doing this because Cinco de Mayo is holiday time. Girlfriend's reference. If you know, you know. If you don't know, that's cool too. So I think I'm gonna just do these 2 layers right here, right? Cheese it. Cheese the guy. Cover him up. Yeah, well, that's gonna be that. We hit him with some more sauce and cheese on top. And then we're gonna go in the oven with this guy, right? Go in the oven with that, 350. and I don't know how long we're gonna let it cook. It shouldn't take long, but who knows? Beans over here boiling. We got them going. And I decided against the rice, guys. I ain't gonna do it. I decided against it. I was, but then I changed my mind. So we're not gonna do that cilantro lime rice on this episode, but trust me, it'll come back up. Don't worry. Right? Gonna come back up. Mm-mm. Okay. So we're gonna put this in the oven. I think it's gonna be all right. It looks good. But like I said, we're using some different cheese we ain't never used before. And we're gonna see what this thing do. It looks really good though. If I have to say so myself. But I mean, nobody asked me. I'm just telling you from my point of view. It definitely smells good. So we gonna see, man. I'm gonna put them in there, covered up, 350. We go 20 minutes. Then we'll come back, uncover it, let it get color. If it ain't already got none, right? That's where we going. Okay, guys, out the oven. Now, mind you, we use some vegan cheese, non-dairy cheese, in our beans. So with these beans, what I did was I took some of the leftover ground turkey meat, put it on top with a little bit of pico de gallo. Why not? Make it look nice. You know what I'm saying? Then we got this guy right here. Get into that. Get into that. The cheese look good, guys. I'm excited to taste this, see what it tastes like. I'm gonna get a reaction video. Okay, guys, so it's out the oven. It looks really good, right? And boom, that's this dope cooking show. We got in here and we created us something different because we took the Mexican lasagna recipe and we used the non-dairy vegan cheese on it. So let's see what it tastes like. All right. Okay, so let's get into it, see what happened. I actually am pretty excited about this. So, you're gonna want to let it go for. So I did 30 minutes, right? Covered. Then I uncovered until the cheese looked like it melted, because it wasn't looking like it was melting at first. So I was like, "Well, what's going on, right?" But anyway, let's get into this. See what's happening. Hold on, because I mean, you hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So we did that. I mean, it's good. I wasn't expecting none of this. So it's just different, right? I never had non-dairy cheese, and it doesn't taste like something is missing, but it doesn't taste like the shredded cheese we get from the store because it got the lactose in it or whatever. But it's good. I can see myself doing it. So I'm gonna have to see if we could experiment some more with this because it's actually a different flavor, but it's still good. So it kind of puts you in the mind of like burnt cheese almost. Like you know how cheese get right before it get burnt up. Not the that ain't what I'm looking for. Tastes like homemade pizza. That's what I'm getting. Like a homemade pizza with the the homemade dough with cheese and all that. That's what I'm kind of getting flavor in my flavor Rolodex here. It's actually really good, guys. So I am happy we did it again. This dope cooking show, like we get in here, we get it done. So look, guys, I'm gonna eat the rest of this. When you try it, you let me know. I think I would go with some sour cream or pico on top of the lasagna just because give it more flair. But I really was in it for the taste to see what this cheese tastes like. So now that I know what it tastes like, my mind is racing to see like what else would it go with, like as far as on this dish. But guys, this is good. So another episode of this dope cooking show. We did it. Hey, so I'll holler at y'all next week because I'm finna eat. Peace.